What's up, webheads? Get ready, because the biggest casting mystery in the MCU is finally giving up some answers, and the reveal is dark. We've had rumors that Tom Holland's fourth Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day, would bring us Mary Jane, or maybe even Jean Grey. But the latest set leaks for Spider-Man 4 have pointed us in a direction nobody saw coming. A direct, brutal connection to the Punisher. I'm talking about Sadie Sink, the incredible star of Stranger Things, possibly taking on a role that is one part military veteran, one part traumatized vigilante, and all parts absolutely lethal. Forget the heroes and the love interests. Is Sadie Sink about to be the MCU's first female Punisher? Let's break down the evidence. First, we have to talk about the setting. After No Way Home, Peter Parker is completely alone. The world forgot him. This is the MCU's loose adaptation of the infamous Brand New Day comics storyline, a fresh start. No more Avengers team-ups, and a focus on street-level crime. And that is why we're getting Jon Bernthal's Punisher back, confirmed. Kevin Feige has talked about the new film's different tonality, meaning less cosmic threats, and more grimy, morally ambiguous warfare on the streets of New York. This darker, grittier reality is the perfect breeding ground for a new type of vigilante. Now let's look at the smoking gun. When Sadie Sink was confirmed for Spider-Man, Brand New Day, the internet was a mess of theories. Was she the MCU's Mary Jane Watson, finally being introduced? Was she the mutant Jean Grey for the X-Men's big debut? But then the set photos dropped. She's wearing a large coat but peek underneath, and you see camo pants and combat boots. This is not the outfit of a college student or a traditional superhero. This is a fighter. It also confirms she's keeping her distinct red hair. Put all those clues together: red-haired fighter, military-style gear, and a confirmed Punisher appearance in the same film. And it leads us directly to one character from the comics, Rachel Cole Alves. So who is Rachel Cole Alves? She is not the Punisher, but she is his most trusted partner. Rachel's comic book backstory is absolutely heartbreaking. She was a Marine sergeant, a highly trained veteran. On the night of her wedding, a drug cartel storms the ceremony, leaving her husband and family dead. In an instant, her world is gone. Consumed by vengeance, she hunts the cartel leaders down, crossing a line that no hero would touch. This quest for bloody justice is what puts her on the same path as Frank Castle. The two of them form a dark, unlikely partnership, a vigilante duo that terrorizes the criminal underworld. She is essentially Frank Castle's apprentice, or his echo. The dynamic between Rachel and Frank is fascinating. Frank Castle rarely trusts anyone, let alone lets them work beside him. But Rachel's military discipline and unwavering commitment to eliminating evil earn his respect. He sees a kindred spirit, someone as damaged and driven as he is. He even allows her to wear the skull symbol. The theory is that in Brand New Day, Frank Castle is working a case against New York's major crime bosses, like the confirmed villain Tombstone, and perhaps even Mayor Wilson Fisk. Kingpin, he needs a partner he can trust, a soldier he can rely on, and that's where Sadie Sink's Rachel comes in. But this is a Spider-Man movie. The main conflict will not be them versus the villains, but Spider-Man versus their methods. Peter Parker has a moral code: he does not kill. The Punisher and Rachel have one rule: the bad guys don't survive. Sadie Sink's character could be the very thing that forces Peter to confront his new, dark and dangerous reality. Beyond the visual match of the red hair and the combat gear, casting Sadie Sink as a traumatized, yet relentless vigilante is a stroke of genius. Think about her performance as Max Mayfield. She is incredible at portraying deep, suppressed trauma, quiet anger, and an iron will. She can deliver that emotional weight that this role demands. We're talking about a character who has lost everything and is channeling her grief into extreme violence. It's gritty, it's dramatic, and it's the exact kind of high-level performance the MCU needs for a character operating in this morally gray space. She's not just a sidekick. She is a mirror reflecting Frank Castle's pain, but with a youth that Spider-Man might try to save. So, what is the endgame for Rachel Cole Alves in this movie? The comics show that, after her partnership with Frank, she does go her own way, operating as an independent vigilante. The film is rumored to be a gang war epic, bringing back villains like Scorpion and introducing Tombstone. Rachel will be in the middle of that war, possibly being the first person in this new timeline to force Spider-Man to cross a serious moral threshold. But here is the really exciting part. In the future of the MCU, they need younger, established characters. If Jon Bernthal's time as the Punisher is limited, Rachel Alves is the perfect character to pick up the mantle. She is a trained Marine, she has the moral conviction, and she has the connection to the original. This is how the MCU could introduce a lasting, mainline female Punisher, a legacy that starts right here. In Spider-Man, Brand New Day, the clues are stacking up, the set photos, the confirmed cast, and the perfect comic book counterpart all point to Sadie Sink being Rachel Alves, Frank Castle's partner. This isn't just about a casting, it's about the whole direction of the MCU. It's dark, it's dangerous, and it's forcing Spider-Man to grow up fast. But what do you think? Is this the most plausible theory yet? Or is Marvel tricking us? And will she turn out to be someone completely different? Like the vigilante Firestar? Let me know in the comments below, what is Sadie Sink's true role in Spider-Man? Brand New Day. Drop a like if you're excited for the darker, street-level Spidey, subscribe for more breakdowns, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.